Here I have a very colourful book to show you. It's Love Coloured Pencils by Vivian Wong. How to Get Awesome at Drawing, an interactive draw in the book journal. Now this book was published in 2018 by Quarry and it has 128 pages. Now I really like Vivian's work and there's lots of examples in this book. Now we start off with the contents. Meet Vivian, Chapter 1, Tools and Techniques. We've got tools and materials, holding your pencil, pressure, hatching, cross-hatching, stippling, scribbling, blending, Vivian's go-to colours, colour mixes, knowing the colour spectrum, what is tone and bringing it all together. Then we have Chapter 2, How to Colour with Eyes, Noses, Lips, Skin and Hair. And Chapter 3, my favourite things, and that's feathers with an owl, fur, a leopard and flowers, and then the index and credits. So first of all we have Meet Vivian, and I really love her work so much. And I really love all these examples at the beginning and seeing inside her sketchbook. It's just absolutely wonderful. And we move on to Tools and Techniques. So we have the tools and materials, a lovely owl there, holding your pencil. So right at the beginning, how to hold your pencil, and we've got pressure here. Now there are pages in here to try yourself. If you're like me, you'll probably just have your sketchbook next to you and you will practice in your sketchbook, but it's entirely up to you. This is an interactive journal, but as you've probably heard me say, I like to keep my books nice and clean and I like to draw in a sketchbook next to them. So we have examples of hatching, cross-hatching, stippling, scribbling, and then we have blending. And look at this, Vivian's go-to colours, isn't that super? A try it yourself page, lots of colour mixes, and then we have these pencils where you can work in layers and build up different tones and write down the names of the colours you've used when you've filled in the pencils. And of course you can do that in your sketchbook as well if you don't want to use the book. Then we move on to knowing the colour spectrum, what is tone, bringing it all together. And we move on to Chapter 2, How to Colour. And we start with eyes. So that's all step by step. We move on to shape and colour. The try it yourself pages. We then have noses and the side view. And then we have lips, lips with teeth, lip shapes and colours, that's fun, rainbows. We have different skin tones, so we've got pink toned skin here. And then we've got yellow toned skin. And we have brown toned skin. And we move on to different shades of hair. And then we have Vivian's favourite things. So we have a lovely owl, and that is step by step. That's really beautiful. And we have fur with a leopard. And some flowers. And there we go, the credits. So I think this is a lovely book. Very, very beautiful illustrations. So that it's up to you whether you draw in the book or whether you want to keep the book immaculate, how I like to keep my books. It's just the way I like to work. So I think there's lots of information in there, there's all the basics. What makes this really special is seeing Vivian's work and her examples from her sketchbook. I just think that's so wonderful.